Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called John Carter. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. In 1881, Edgar Rice Burroughs attended the funeral of his uncle, John Carter, a former Confederate Army captain who died abruptly during the American Civil War. The body is placed in a tomb that can only be opened from the inside, as per Carter's instructions. Burroughs is given Carter's personal journal by his attorney. In 1868, in the Arizona Territory, Union Colonel Powell arrested Carter in the hopes of enlisting Carter's assistance in battling the local Apache. Carter manages to flee his detention cell, but he is pursued by U.S. cavalry forces. Carter and a wounded Powell are hunted until they hide in a cave that turns out to be full of treasure after a run-in with a gang of Apaches. At that moment, a Thern comes in the cave and assaults the two men with a knife. Carter kills him, but unknowingly triggers the Thern's powerful medallion and is taken to a devastated and dying planet, Barsoom, which Carter refers to as Mars. Carter is able to jump high and do remarkable strength feats due to his distinct bone density and the planet's low gravity. The Green Martian Tharks and their Jeddak, Tarkas, capture him. The red Martian towns of Helium and Zedanga have been at odds for 1,000 years elsewhere on Barsoom. Armed with a powerful weapon received from the Thern leader Mat-I Shang, Sabdan, Jeddak of Zedanga, proposes a ceasefire and an end to the conflict by marrying Deja Thoris, Princess of Helium. The princess manages to flee and is saved by Carter. Carter, Deja, and Tarkas' daughter, Sola, find a location in a sacred river where Carter can return to Earth. They realize that the medallions are fueled by a ninth ray, which is also Sabdan's weapon source. After that, they are ambushed by Tharks led by Shang. Carter and Deja are whisked away to Zedanga once more. Deja reluctantly agrees to marry Sabdan and provides Carter information on how to return to Earth via the medallion. Carter decides to stay and is apprehended by Shang, who explains the purpose of Therns and how they manipulate the civilizations of various worlds to their doom, feeding off the planet's resources in the process, and how they intend to do the same with Barsoom by appointing Sabdan to rule the planet. Carter returns to the Tharks with Sola to ask for their assistance. They learn Tarkas has been deposed by Tal-Hages, a brutal monster. In an arena, Carter and an injured Tarkas fight two monstrous great white apes before Carter kills Hages and becomes the Tharks' leader. The Thark army attacks Helium and destroys the Zedangan army, killing Sabdan and forcing Shang to flee. Carter marries Deja and becomes Prince of Helium. Carter resolves to spend the rest of his life on Mars and discards his medallion on their first night together. Shang reappears for a brief moment, giving Carter another task before returning him to Earth. Carter sets out on a long quest on Earth to locate one of their medallions. After several years, he appears to die suddenly and requests unusual funeral arrangements, consistent with his having discovered a medallion, since his return to Mars would leave his Earth body in a coma-like state, and appoints Burroughs as his protector. Burroughs returns to Carter's tomb in the present and uses clues to uncover it. A Thern appears and lifts a weapon just as he does so, before Carter appears and shoots the Thern in the back. He confesses that he never found another medallion. Instead, he developed a plan to entice a Thern out of hiding, allowing him to defeat Shang's challenge. Carter then returns to Barsoom with the medallion of the dead Thern.